Hi everyone, my name is Katie and I'm going to show you today one of our family's favorite recipes for a side dish. It's roasted cauliflower. So the first thing we did was we grabbed some cauliflower fresh from our garden, washed it up, and now we're just chopping the heads off. So you just want to cut it into small bite-sized pieces because the smaller they are, the crisper they're going to get when you roast them up. While you're doing this, you want to also preheat your oven to 400 degrees since that's what we're going to be cooking them at. So now we have all of our cauliflower chopped up in the bowl, and what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle it with some avocado oil. And you want to make sure you've got enough oil to give everything just a light coat. We don't need to go too heavy because we don't want everything tasting greasy. And then I'm just going to add some salt. You could add any seasoning you want. Sometimes we'll add some other spices, some garlic's nice, some onion powder, depending on the mood you're in or what you're serving it with. Today I'm just going to do it with salt. And then once we've put that on, we're just going to give it a good stir to make sure that it's all mixed well together. We're just going to give it that quick stir, and then once it's all stirred up, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on a cookie sheet. I like to use my non-stick, and you don't want to line it with parchment paper or anything because then what's going to happen is it's going to get soggy. So it's best just to put it straight on the pan so that it can crisp up. So we'll just dump that here, and you want to spread it out in a nice layer on your cookie sheet, and then once that's all done, we just stick it in the oven, and every 15 minutes you're going to give it a stir until it gets that nice brown crisp color and it's nice and crispy. Okay, so I just pulled it out of the oven after the first 15 minutes, so I'm just going to give it a quick toss just to help sort of flip it around, stir it around, make sure it's getting all evenly crisped and cooked. So now that we're done stirring it, we're going to stick it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. This is going to take roughly 45 minutes to cook, and then when it's done, we just serve it when it's fresh and hot. If you let it sit for too long, then it can get a bit soggy. And then this method also works great for broccoli, Brussels sprouts, any other vegetables you can think of that you enjoy roasting.